Hey, what's going on, Helldivers? Swaggy's here. Without any further ado, let's get on to the actual video for today. So today we're reacting to the Helldivers 2 rap, To Liberty and Beyond. So, are you ready to spread democracy? I'm just playing. Without any further ado, guys, let's get on to the video itself. So today, like I said, we'll be reacting to the Helldivers 2 rap, To Liberty and Beyond by JT Music. This came out just 5 days ago, and I didn't even realize it until it came out right now. Or until I saw my, For You page right now. So without any further ado, please go check out everybody while they yourself. They all work really hard and it's their supports. Please go check it out. So Super Earthlings, please enjoy this enlightening PSA from the Super Earth government. May freedom, liberty, and democracy forever shine in your hearts. Okay. You gotta love it. And aside from that though, without any further ado, let's get on to it. So,
all Super Earthlings, give your full attention to this public service announcement. Failure to comply may result in capital punishment.
okay.
Join the fight, defending life and freedom. Democracy will always be your guide. For which will die. Everyone hold the line, enlist with the elite. It's time to rise tonight. It's power, fight with fire. It's time to die.
Dive right into hell, my paradise fell. Battle ready from the drop, brought the shot for your shell. Fanatically democratic, hit the fascism well. In the name of liberty, I'll put a crack in the bell. You know freedom ain't free, it's a package we sell. Seal it with a deep sleep, in a freezable cell. Even after deep frost in the field, zero chill. Resurrected piece of meat, get some heat on the grill. Double
Okay.
beat through the mill, with no clean bill of health. I can barely keep my feet underneath of myself. Future looking pretty bleak, doesn't seem very swell. But you see, that's the secret we keep from ourselves. Citizens who will succeed us in well. But the peace that we preach is to be never felt. Bleeding for corporate greed, every beast it will smell it. I'm here for my safety or anybody else. To live another day, I know I never will. I am a throwaway, another friendly kill. But that's a price you pay when you're expendable. Till I win MIA, I was dependable. What is a constitution if illegible? Amendment number 2 is unamendable. To live another day, none of us ever will. But if you sign your name, maybe you'll... Oh, God damn it. I'm sorry, mate, that was a mine. At least I can pick up what you left behind. Nobody grieve, we don't have any time. This might as well be Costco with all the symbols of fun. I level every landscape as if I'm buying it. Then I'm dishing out handshakes with an iron fist. Not every hero wears a cape, but the best ones do. None of whom are less than equal, except for a few. But the budget must have been cut with the costume I picked. Cause thanks to my tailor, I'm swiftly covered in ink. All that I wanted was a blockbuster life as a kid. And if you think an action movie made me violent, it did. A moment of silence for the divers at Malevelon Creek.
Yeah, Malevelon Creek
Not that
is
it's a
crazy.
loss, motherfuckers will wait. Calling more dies, dropping supplies. I got Madonna destruction in the skies. So when I rise, it is to the occasion. Stand up for freedom and for the ovation. Oh, you got a problem with dogma or propaganda, you say? Listen to liberty, which we are all free to obey. To live another day, I know I never will. I am a throwaway, another friendly girl. We are democracy, not individual. Nothing will come between, we're indivisible. To win a war will cost a lot of stratagem. What is an underdog? Something I've never been. But live another day, none of us ever will. Just sign your life away and maybe your legend will. Lift yourself up with the liberty flag. Because liberty's not something that can be dragged. Only liberty drops will be liberty bags. If you give us your subscription, get the free mag. Duty first, Super Earth, I've been named her savior. While I'm eradicating any trace of traitors. There's a lot more bark to these bugs and bite. The only program a robot to run is flight. Whoever said I run my country like a cult, I might. You'll never notice how progressively I've altered rights. I might be a space kid there, but I'm based as hell. I make the founding fathers of my super nation proud. To live another day, I know I never will. I am a throwaway, another friendly girl. Give us your best salute, and through the war we bond. We are ascending to liberty and beyond. We love our government, no one is critical. If anybody is, they are dismissible. To live another day, none of us ever will. But if you sign your name, maybe your legend will.
Remember, citizens, working together is the only way to enforce freedom. To liberty and beyond.
Okay, these dudes. You gotta love them. Okay, without any further ado, that does kind of end off the actual video itself there. So that, yeah, that ends off that video. So that any further ado, let's just get on to my actual general thoughts and opinions on the actual itself. So let's just get on to it. So, going on to the actual, just in general beat itself, and lyrics and vocals, and of course the actual, just, in general, visuals themselves. let's get into it. So, starting off with the actual beat itself here, the beat itself here was immaculately well made, so well done, but it does kind of fall under, another version of the JT style. And what I mean by that is they're really just going with a lot of, JT music songs do have that sort of like dun da 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 ba da da ba da bum ba 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 bum. They had that sort of like vibe, just that sort of like, how to say it. I'm just saying that some of their songs do sound a lot more similar than you think, and this one is no exception. This does sound like a lot of the other songs I've listened to from JT Music specifically, but still, like I said, I still love their style, I still love their beat, and I love how they make the beats in general, as they're all really, really good, which in general sounds so nice. But like I do say, the beat itself almost sounds a tiny bit repetitive, but only for this one. But aside from that, without any further ado, I'm just, like I said, the actual beat itself was immaculately well made, so good, and in general, really, really nice with it. I love it so much, and it just sounds so, so good. But like I said, this channel, JT Music, they kind of, if their songs, sometimes sound the same, in terms of the beat itself here, I just want to, at least, let you guys know that they do at least, they upload a lot of music, throughout the entirety of like a month, over a week, a lot more than like most rappers and stuff like that too, or most song artists generally do, and that's because they can kind of rely on their style and their flow. And they got a great crew over there, but it's still like I said, they still kind of it makes sense why some of their songs do sound a little sometimes very similar, as they produce a good amount of songs this entire month itself. A lot of that is sort of made maybe like around maybe like 3-4 weeks, who knows. But aside from that though, I just want to say, I understand, I just wish they had a little bit more time to cook up, a little more time to cook with these songs. But aside from that, like I said, just the beat itself here was immaculately well made, and I love it so much. Aside from that though, the actual vocals and lyrics themselves here are also really well done, which just in general sounds so nice. But yeah, like I said, I love JT Music songs, and they all just sound so good, and this one is no exception. Like I said, but yeah, the actual vocal work here, immaculate, love it so much, so well done, so nice, and in general, really, really, really gets into that sort of democratic vibe and liberty. Aside from that though, like I said, the lyrics themselves here, very democratic, full of liberty, and overall, just in general, give your best salute, my boys, my HELLDIVERS. But aside from that though, without any further ado, let's just get into the actual visuals themselves here. So yeah, the visuals themselves here are amazingly well done. I'm not gonna lie, I love that they included a lot of game clips themselves here, because the game itself here is crazy. It's so good. It's very, how to say it, it's very big. It's very big. That's a good way to say it. Yeah, the game itself is very big, with a lot of plans to go on, almost like like a bigger version of a Jedi of the Jedi game. I think it was called like Survivors or something like that. With a lot more planets to discover, or a lot more planets to go ahead and just land on, and continue spreading democracy throughout the entire galaxy itself. But aside from that though, a lot of the I love a lot of the mentions in the actual lyrics themselves, but I get to that later on. But like such as the actual visuals themselves here for the game are amazing. They look so good, and in general, like I said, I love it. It's so cool. It's so cool. This game is so cool. But yeah, just the bugs, the armor designs, they all look so nice. But of course, very disgusting as well. But aside from that, though, without any further ado, let me get into the actual deeper dive into the actual itself. But without any further ado, before I get into the actual deeper dive, please go ahead and check out JT Music. They make a ton of great songs, and I love a lot of their stuff. Even if some of their songs do sound a little similar, but like I said, just go ahead and check out the link down below. Another link will be also at the end card of the video. But aside from that though, go ahead and if you're making this but naturally yourself, hit the like button, subscribe, consider hitting the notification bell for next time upload. If you're interested in catching news uploads, that's kind of what the bell is there for, so please go check it out. And of course, without any further ado, leave your comments, and leave your democratic and liberty filled comments down below in the description below. the comments down below. And of course, have you spread Liberty Day? That's my question for you today. Have you spread Liberty Day? Answer down in the comments below. I have. I'm doing my part. Are you doing your part? Okay. Without any further ado, let's get into the actual deeper dive. So, for the deeper dive of the activity itself, what I kind of get into, I kind of just get more into depth on the stuff that I was already talking about. The beat itself, the lyrics and vocals, of course the actual videos themselves. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. So, overall, the beat itself, like I said, the beat itself here is really well done. I love it so much, but it does kind of fall into that JT Music style, of music itself, where it's just kind of very, type beat, where it's just like almost like sort of rapid paced music. But like I said, I don't really blame them. They upload a ton of music, in like a variety of weeks and stuff like that. And a lot of that does have to do with their tight schedule. Not their tight schedule, but like more like it's almost like their brand. It's almost like their brand of music. They pretty much like own like 80% of their brand music. It's pretty much just they own it. They own it. Not like they not. How to describe? I'm really bad with this. But aside from that, like I said, just in general. But yeah, like I said, just the similarity from this song to some of the other songs I've heard from them is kind of there. You can hear it in the actual just beat itself and how it's organized. But of course, and like I said, it's still pretty good. Still really well done. And overall, it does have this sort of just action filled type beat. It's really good, and I love it so much because of that. Because this game is very, very action packed and very aggressive towards you. So overall, like I said, it makes sense why this game is just has that type of action filled beat. But like I said, it does kind of fall under the the JT music art style or music style, and that's I wish they kind of differentiated the beat every now and then for one of some of these songs. But of course, aside from that though, it's just another thing that I've noticed about JT music. But of course, like I said though, they can't really make too much more complicated, more different music without sacrificing the more more how to say it, without risking the losing a lot of those sooner uploads and stuff like that. More or just the repetitive, the sort of hold on, give me a second, I gotta think about this. Alright, I figured it out. Like I said, if they start to make a lot more individual music that sounds very different from each other, they'll lose just the in general just frequency of their uploads, and that's a shame because JT Music is just an amazing crew, and in general just making an amazing amount of songs, and they just are amazing in general. Aside from that though, but I understand. Give me a second here. Sorry about that. Looks like my sister was trying to get her kid to take a shower. But aside from that, though, like I was saying, let's just move on here, actually. I've already gotten to all my thoughts here. Well, aside from that, like I said, the beat itself here was really well done. I love it so much. Really, very democratic and very liberty-filled. But aside from that, though, let's get into the actual vocals and lyrics and tells you before I just go on the rambling spree. Let's get into it. So yeah, the vocal work here is immaculate. I love JC Music songs. They all just have such attitude and such style. And overall, this one, no exception. This one has a ton of attitude and a ton of style. And in general, very linked to the actual game itself. And honestly, I love that. That's so cool. Because whenever JC Music makes a song, it doesn't just, it's just not like, a song about, the game itself. It's a song basically in the perspective of the soldier here, or like of a person or a super earthling here, and that's so cool, so well done, and in general, really nicely here. It's so cool and it's such an amazing thing here. But aside from that, though, without any further ado, like I said, the actual vocal work here, it's immaculate. I love it so much, and in general, it's just so good. The amount of passion and heart that JC Music puts into each of their songs is amazing, so well done, and I love it so much. Aside from that, though, the lyrics themselves, you also do get into the actual just more in-depth lore of Super Earth, the fascism, the sort of kind of the propaganda, just the in general bugs, and of course Malevolon Creek, to be even more specific to the game itself. Malevolon Creek, by the way, yeah, it got like hey, what's going on, boys? I'm back. So yeah, like I was saying with the actual I think I already finished with the actual vocal work in here, all that. So further, let's get into the actual visuals themselves. No, we're tracking, so let's get into it. So yeah, the visual work here was, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it's just the base game itself, and overall the base game itself is really amazing, and I love it so much. But aside from that though, yeah, overall, not really too much that they changed here. Like I said, they just kind of went with the actual, game, like, the typical game visuals and stuff like that, which I love. I love a lot of that, and especially all the emotes they were doing to the entire game itself, like the salute and all that stuff. That was all so well done and so good. And in general, like just the game itself is so cinematic and looks so good. But overall, just in general, I love just the actual, all the emotes and stuff like that. While the most cinematic things be happening in the background is so good, and in general, it's so nice, and I love it so much. Not only that, but I think they added clips from the actual trailers themselves and stuff like that. What was it? Yeah, the actual stuff, game trailer stuff as well. Like all of that in general is so cool, and I love it so much. It's so just, it's just so good. It's just so good. But yeah, like I said, trailer stuff as well. This came from I think a video that was uploaded by the Helldiver, by the actual Helldiver devs and stuff like that. To kind of as a trailer for Helldivers. So that if you do like such a actual video themselves here, really well done, love so much, really cool. Now versus in general, really enjoyable. And if you do though, that does kind of go through all my points and thoughts here. So that if you do, go ahead and check it out for yourself. Like I said, link down below. So go check it out. JH Music makes an amazing amount of content. I love a lot of other stuff. So please go check them out. Aside from that though, without any further, I'm saying that way too much without any further ado. That's basically my name now. Instead of Swaggy's here, without any, it's just without any further ado, he is here. Aside from that though, like I was saying, yeah, that kind of gets from my points here. So yeah, go ahead and check the actual video itself. Link down below. And of course, aside from that though, yeah, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to help so much to the channel and stuff. And just helps me out a ton, so please hit it as well. And of course, like I said, notification bell. If you want to be notified for any future video, bell icon. Comment is there for it. Aside from that though, also go ahead and hit the comment section down below. And of course, give me your opinion on whether or not you've actually done your part for the extra community itself. And yeah, that basically gets through all my points here. So have a great day. Take care of yourself. I'll be seeing you boys in the next video tomorrow. Take care, and yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye.